special. Oh fuck, I forgot the alright, it's cool. I got it covered over there. We're live, guys. We're live.
Hello, y'all. How are y'all doing today?
Internet.
The internet.
Epstein.
Actually, to be honest with you, I thought we were gonna get a break from Epstein. Nope.
Nope, we're not. We are not. We are not taking a break from this shit until everyone is arrested and hung.
So we're just never gonna take a break. Okay, I get
Nope.
it.
Nope. Anarchy.
We're not letting this one die.
Got it. Because no one's. I have a feeling no one's getting arrested, dude.
Well, that's fine.
I mean, public hanging.
Well, that's not true.
It's not what I want to happen.
I have a
anyway.
feeling no one in this country, no one in this country is getting arrested. Is what I should have said. But it's fine.
I mean, the part I more so find screwed up is the fact that, you know, there were a lot of Democrats and a lot of people that were left-minded people that wanted to see the Epstein files get released. Now, after they get released and they see their names are being mentioned, oh wait, hold on, guys, you can't be taking all of this so seriously. You can't be looking into this stuff, man. Shut the fuck up. We all know you're fucked. Just like how we got Rosie O'Donnell over here acting like she's fucking mother of the year, even though her own daughter can't even take care of her own fucking
Hey,
kids.
she's not in the fucking files.
Huh?
Rosie's not in the files though.
No, but her daughter's in prison right now because she what was it? First she was on probation already because endangering a minor and possession of methamphetamines. And now she just broke her probation
Hell yeah.
because because she tried to forcefully grab a man's dick.
Good. I like her way better than her mom. Like, she sounds like a good time.
That definitely sounds like she takes after her dad. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Oh my god! But
She's probably way funnier than her mom, too. Like, if she
but it's
got
like
me a
then you got
comedy,
people like Whoopi Goldberg being all like, "Oh, you can't be taking this at face value. I wasn't his girlfriend. I wasn't this. I wasn't that." Okay, cool. Why was your manager contacting him asking for a private jet?
look, I'll take anything I get to get that fucking show The View out off the fucking television forever.
dude,
Please.
what is the point in that show? Does that show actually get ratings?
Yeah,
That's what I'm trying to think.
That's
Who keeps that show in business?
old women.
Parents.
I'm starting to think it's not. I think it's people that are asleep in front of the TV.
Yes.
After
No,
the
it's
news.
got to be Karen.
I think
It's
they
got to be the
slot.
Karens that just
No,
like sit
no.
in front of their fucking TV, like drinking wine at like 10 a.m.
I think the ratings.
See, he
Literally-
gets it. I'm getting right on the spot.
I think the ratings
boss.
literally come from all the retirement homes, and it's literally because it's on right after the news, and all those people are asleep in front of their TV.
No,
They have
they're a
the
bit
channel.
younger. They're like mid-50s, semi-retired wine moms.
Oh,
Yep.
so they're still dead in front of the TV by the time the news is over.
I mean, yeah, technically yes.
But like in the same way
Unfortunately,
that like
they're keeping them in business.
so you know like the old like trope about like the old boomer who falls asleep in front of Fox News and just repeats what they say.
Dude,
That's the
thing
view
is that they have
for
that
liberal
shit
women.
on every doctor's office you fucking go to.
Yes.
That's where they get the ratings.
Yeah, it's like ESPN.
They don't have ESPN on like that.
I wish
get
they did.
sports bars. But these people at every doctor's office, you got these fucking leftist CNN or ABC and that's how they get the ratings.
Yeah.
Especially the View. Fucking View sucks.
So
It
fun
really
fact,
does.
there's like fun little toys you can buy on the internet. I got a couple of them, and you can just bring them into doctors' offices, and they're basically universal remotes. So you can just kind of. I keep one in my car.
See, I would have too much fun with that.
It works on like the McDonald's screens and shit too.
Wait, really?
Yeah, I'll get you one.
Oh my god, please. Please. I just want to fuck with someone once. Just walk into a McDonald's and all of a sudden I put on the fucking NBA finals.
Yeah, I'm not watching CNN waiting here for 30 minutes. I'm watching the UFC rerun of John Jones versus Gustafsson 2.
You know what? I'd be the guy that would be a troll. Just walk into a doctor's office and be like, "Huh, everyone's watching CNN. I wonder what would happen if I put on Fox." Ding.
Oh no, I'll put on Newsmax.
Oh, wait. America. Wait, One Voice America. That
Yeah,
new
OAN.
channel.
Or what's the Canadian one? Right side broadcasting.
TSN or some shit to that nature.
No, that's the Canadian Sports Network. It's right side broadcasting. It's I don't know.
So, I saw the first topic was that Hillary got brought up.
Yeah, I gotta get to that.
Yeah, so that's
I
like
gotta
the
get
thing.
to that video.
Like before we went live, I told the guys, I was like, yeah, so I haven't showed up on the show for 6 months because frankly the news has been boring. And then Monkey hit the chat with this headline. Like, I'll pull up.
Yeah.
I'll pull up a little of that.
So here we go.
Position. Let's listen to it live. Live now.
Go lay down. Go lay
Well,
down.
I have just finished testifying. I answered every one of their questions as fully as I could.
Yes.
Based on what?
Yeah. So let me tell you how those answers went. Just they're not going to tell you here. But don't worry, I've got you.
Read
the answers were basically akin to an Alzheimer's patient where she can't recall anything.
Yeah.
So.
I knew, and what I knew is what I said in my statement.
Which was not much.
This morning. I never met Jeffrey Epstein, never had any connection or communication with him. I knew Ghislaine Maxwell casually as an acquaintance. But whatever they asked me, I did my very best to respond. It was disappointing that they refused to hold a public hearing, so I wouldn't have to be out here characterizing it for you. You could have seen it for yourself. We had asked for that.
What was that is like the worst TV ratings. I don't know. I can't recall. I don't know.
I think it would have been better for the committee and its efforts to gather whatever information they are seeking. We had a bit of a challenge in the beginning because we had agreed upon rules based on the fact it was going to be a closed hearing at their demand, and one of the members violated that rule, which was very upsetting because it suggested that they might violate other of our agreements. So we had to cease the hearing for a period of time until we could get assurances that no rules would be broken going forward, and we returned to answer questions repetitively, literally over and over again. I don't know how many times I had to say I did not know Jeffrey Epstein. I never went to his island. I never went to his homes. I never went to his offices.
Yes, you did.
So it's on the record numerous times. It then got, at the end, quite unusual because I started being asked about UFOs and a series of questions about...
Yeah, okay, all right, I take it back.
Stop it. Okay, before you guys go off, and I know you're going to go off, I'm going to just say something kind of wild here. I believe her.
Please tell me you're trolling.
I think she's telling the fucking truth.
Please tell me you're trolling right now.
I'm not.
Explain.
Listen,
I will explain. She's powerful enough to not need Epstein to do dumb shit, to do evil shit. She doesn't need Epstein.
There are literally pictures.
Somebody ought to ask her about George Soros Jr.'s old lady. What's her name?
Yeah.
The little skinny brunette.
Like they hung around similar circles, and I'm sure she knew Ghislaine and a bunch of evil people. But like, and I'm not saying that she's a nice lady or like she's not done terrible things.
She's the Antichrist.
What I'm saying is, I don't think her and Epstein were on the same team.
I do.
No, because she likes girls.
Yep.
Women.
I think I want to retract my statement about insinuating that this shouldn't have been on because it would have been boring TV. I take it back. This probably would have been great TV if UFOs were brought into this. Imagine we have like sex trafficking aliens before GTA 6.
Like, I fully believe that our government is so cooked that even Hillary Clinton would walk in there and be the same one. Like, I truly believe that's how this shit went down. And she was like, am I having a stroke? Why the fuck are you asking me about fucking aliens, you retard?
Pizzagate, one of the most vile,
Yep.
bogus conspiracy theories that was
There we go.
propagated on the
Yeah,
internet.
this should have been on TV.
That was serving as the basis of a member's questions to me. So I can only say that the best exchange that I had came at the very end, when, contrary to every other deposition they have taken, no Republican member asked any questions about Jeffrey Epstein or Ghislaine Maxwell to anyone else they have deposed. And in fact, the Republican members didn't even show up to the deposition of Les Wexner. And when I said that, I had to point out that the only question...
Hold on.
What?
I have to make sure.
I believe her. We're so cooked, dude. We're so fucking cooked.
They have
What?
taken. No Republican member asked any questions about Jeffrey Epstein or Ghislaine Maxwell to anyone else they have deposed. And in
Wait. Never mind.
fact, the Republican
Wait,
members
What was this?
didn't
Okay,
even show up
this was
to
the Epstein
deposition of Les
okay.
Wexner. And when I said that, I had to point out that the only questions that any Republican member asked of any of the people they deposed was of former Attorney General Bill Barr, when Chairman Comer asked him about the allegations, in his view, about Russia's involvement in my election in 2016.
What?
So at the very end of this hearing, after
They were
I
just
made
talking about
that
everything.
point,
They
I
were
want
just
to
talking about
commend
everything. We're
Chairman
having a
Comer
podcast.
for raising a series of significant questions that I
They ran down all of our podcast topics and called it a
responded
hearing.
to about the
They treated it
Maybe
like
this shouldn't
a,
be public.
they were like, fuck, we don't have Hill Dog in the building often anymore. Let's ask her some questions about like fucking everything except this was the Epstein deposition? Fuck me.
It's the Epstein deposition where the only motherfucker we're going to ask about Epstein is Hillary Clinton. Really?
nature of the investigation and the areas that I thought should be explored. So I appreciated that. I want to see the truth come out. So that was a reassuring way to end a very long, repetitive deposition.
Madam Secretary, you spoke in your opening remarks about how heartbroken you have been as survivors as these files have come out. Can you talk to us a little bit about how you have processed and reacted to the fact that the former president, your husband, Bill Clinton, is referenced in the Epstein files numerous times, including in some photos featuring women, and how have you been personally preparing for the deposition that is coming tomorrow? Are you 100% confident that there isn't anything that the former president knows about Epstein's crimes?
I am, and I think the chronology of the connection that he had with Epstein ended several years before anything about Epstein's criminal activities came to light, and that he was charged and sadly given a sweetheart deal, which, as I said in my statement, had that not happened, perhaps his predatory behavior could have been stopped earlier. But I think it is fair to say that the vast majority of people who had contact with him before his criminal pleas in 2008 were like most people. They did not know what he was doing. And I think
setting up the defense.
that that is exactly what my husband will testify to tomorrow.
Do you believe this was a fair hearing? And do you still want to testify publicly, even though you gave this deposition?
Oh, I'm not going to do it again. They had a chance to do it in public, and I wish they had done it in public. And I think they're making the wrong decision, avoiding doing it in public. I thought it was very repetitive.
Public, so
I
he's
thought
not
that,
wrong.
they asked
She
literally the
isn't.
same questions over and over again, which didn't seem to me to be very productive.
God,
and then, as I said, toward the end,
first off, she's not wrong for a couple reasons. She's not wrong because, yeah, we would have loved to have seen this in public. But secondly, also, like, this is great TV. What the fuck? We're talking about UFOs and Pizzagate during the Epstein deposition. Like, this is fucking...
Like, you're telling me that there was a point in time where, like, Thomas Massey and Hillary Clinton were debating Pizzagate?
700 questions that they would have never been able to ask her if it was in public.
Bullshit! There's nothing going
They
on
wouldn't.
during
They
C-SPAN.
wouldn't.
Nah, man.
I'm telling you, they wouldn't.
I agree. She wouldn't have agreed to do it publicly with all of those questions. It was either do it publicly and they get to ask a few select questions, or do it privately and they can ask whatever the fuck they want.
Exactly.
And plus, she's not even telling the full truth of what she actually said. She never said that she
said
never
that
met
and
Jeffrey
told the
Epstein.
truth.
She
So
said that she doesn't recall encountering him.
Yeah. And that's what I mean by these, like, we're cooked, like the government's cooked, because, like, that's what she was going to do. Like, this is very predictable. You weren't going to get anything out of this at all.
No.
didn't expect to. Ain't gonna get anything out of Bill tomorrow either.
Absolutely not. He's cooked in the head. Like, he's out.
And yet, this is who's running our country.
Yeah.
No.
I know
No. They're not running the country anymore. They were.
Oh,
Yeah,
they
this
were.
was who was in charge of our
Same
fucking country.
motherfuckers are. They're the same motherfuckers still running the country. I swear to God. I swear to God. Ain't shit changed.
Okay, hold on. Let me.
And, there were other questions that were totally off subject. So if they are going to fulfill their responsibilities to
There were
literally
things that were
investigate the
more off
investigations,
subject
which is
than
what they
UFOs.
originally said was the scope of their work, I think they could have spent the day more productively.
James Matthews from Sky News. Can I ask, why was Ghislaine Maxwell invited to the daughter of Chelsea Clinton's wedding in 2010? She'd already been in a civil lawsuit by Virginia Giuffre before that. Jeffrey Epstein had already been convicted before.
She came as the +1, the guest of someone who was invited. Thank you all.
Damn! What the
I don't know
fuck?
when the video will be out. I don't know when the transcript will be out. We've asked that they be out as quickly as possible, and then you can see everything. Thank you.
I gotta say, she handled that like a fucking gangster. Absolute gangster shit. I mean, I don't like her at all, but like that was gangster.
So, to be honest, sure, but political theater. Like,
Absolutely.
There's nothing to see here.
Yeah, we're cooked. They're investigating themselves. What are we doing? This is a lark. This is ridiculous.
But at least we know they're talking about UFOs, dude. Hell yeah.
Great, awesome.
All X-Files fans everywhere.
Dude, me moving in the middle of fucking nowhere a couple years ago was looking like such a genius move.
Yeah.
Come to Kansas, guys. I'm telling you, I set up shop already. I got it all going. So,
Hey, you got any snow over there?
yeah, moderately. We don't get hit like the Northeast or nothing, but we get winter.
We've had winter here. It's crazy.
Yeah, no, you guys have had like the same weather as me a couple of days. It's been crazy.
Yeah, we've done we've had cold weather these last few weeks. But let me get to second topic. You got any more to say on Hill Dog? But
I got some hot takes about Hillary that I'm not like fully cooked on yet, but I do like where I'm going with. That I think she hates Bill, but is addicted to power and politics, and that's why she stayed with Bill. I think she hates that motherfucker. I think that the first chance that she gets, she's gonna throw all you motherfuckers under the bus.
I don't even think she hates Bill. I think it's more along the lines of like
Because the Democratic Party did her fucking dirty.
the Monica Lewinsky thing was the end of that,
Yeah,
and she became more of Bill's
business partner.
business partner and personal lawyer.
Yeah, exactly.
Like, probably best advisor ever. But you have to believe there's no way I don't believe that Hillary's like just, that's who he is, that's what he does. I ain't changing that. I don't give a shit about that.
Feign in ignorance. I think like IQ wise, mental capacity, she's fucking light years beyond her fucking husband.
Yeah, well. But she can't play sax. And that's
You gotta
facts.
you got like the thing about musical talent is like you have to get nerfed in order to have it. Like you gotta either be retarded, like you gotta be retarded and good at music, or like you be shit at music and have no rhythm, but you be rich. So that's the trade off.
She's smart but evil.
Yeah, but most politicians are evil, so it's.
Oh yeah, they're all scam artists.
Wait.
Frauds,
Not
evil.
as evil as this bitch, bro.
What do you call it?
This is such a work. It's fucking pro wrestling. I know that's the last thing you guys want to hear right now, but
It is. It's it's a bunch of like it was a great way to get paid for 3 hours or 6 hours of nothing, and then we even got a little show at the end where she says nothing because they basically said nothing other than like they talked about UFOs.
they did like the government is with the Epstein thing is basically like when you see like 10 union motherfuckers standing around a hole and one dude's like half-ass digging it.
Yep, dude. Actually, hold up. Let me get to this. When we get to this next one, I have a take on this whole overall thing. I think I might have said it here on the podcast once before, but like I've been saying it a lot lately on the internet because it's
But I'm not black pilled though. I think our government's cooked with it. I'm not black pilled.
Oh no, I am very black pilled right now.
Justice Department says it's looking into whether it improperly withheld documents from the Jeffrey Epstein files. The announcement comes after several news organizations reported that records involving uncorroborated accusations made by women against President Donald Trump were not among those released to the public. The unidentified woman came forward after Epstein's 2019 arrest and claimed to have been sexually assaulted by both Trump and Epstein when she was a minor in the 1980s. News reports from recent days say the accuser was interviewed by the FBI 4 times as it sought to assess her account, but a summary of only one of those interviews was included in the publicly released files. The Justice Department has said that the FBI received many, quote, untrue and sensationalist claims about Trump that are not included in the files. The top Democrat on the House Oversight Committee, Representative Robert Garcia of California, said both Republican and Democratic administrations, quote, have failed survivors in not getting more information out to the public. Democrats this week took women who survived Epstein's abuse as their guests to Trump's State of the Union address.
Which, by the way, is not as cool as the
This weekend, Nashville
gold medal U.S. winning hockey team.
That's fucking, it's crazy to me how people are shocked by that. Like, and this is, I'm not saying anything pro or anti-Trump in this in any way, but to just put yourself in the Trump administration's shoes, like if there is anything about Trump and the Epstein files, that you really think like the Trump administration is going to release dirt, even if it's not dirt and he's just mentioned by happenstance, like they're not going to release that shit. Sorry.
Here's my take on that whole shit. If we didn't get the files right after the Biden admin was done with that trial with Maxwell, and we didn't get it in the first 100 with Trump like we were promised while they were holding up, oh, we got the files, and Pam Bondi was saying it was on. You're not getting it. Whatever version of the files now, I don't believe them.
No.
That's why I'm black-pilled, because they could tell me every Democrat under the fucking sun is a baby-eating murderer, and I'm not going to believe them any more than I'm going to believe that, like, Donald Trump and all of the MAGA Republicans were baby-eating murderers. Like, at this point now, I feel like they're just writing the greatest Cinderella fairy tale book of all time about child predators.
I also think that because they got these two motherfuckers, Epstein and Ghislaine or whatever the fuck, hemmed up, that all the evil motherfuckers in the world are all just pinning it all on them. Everything. And the
crazy thing is, I bet you all, and not even I bet you, it's all by design.
Yeah, I bet the majority of the things in the files about Epstein are things that other people did.
I think the way this was muddied up is by the design so that we can get to the point where I'm at now. Black pill, don't care, not that big of a deal.
Yep.
Like we're basically crossing the threshold of just accepting the fact that our government might be probably run by pedophiles, and that's just how it is. Like we're coming to the point of acceptance, which I don't like. I don't feel comfortable with that, but it feels like that's where we're at.
Here's the thing, though, and here's the reality of our situation. You know that meme of like the guy who's looking at Earth and he's like, "Wow, has it always been that round?" And the guy's pointing a gun. He's like, "It always has been."
Yep. Yep. That's. I
Well,
think that's
this isn't
where.
anything new. It's new to us.
I don't. It's not that it's new. It's that I think it's like the seriousness of it. Is
Yeah,
like this is pretty extreme to cover up on. You know.
yeah. Like the next election will sure be a motherfucker. Sure interested to see if we get through that one.
Like I bet you in the '60s, no one was gonna say that there was gonna be something bigger than Watergate that was gonna basically have involve an entire island full of pedophiles. But you know, we managed it. We're here.
Dude, first of all, they framed Nixon for Watergate.
Yep.
Oh yeah. Did you hear about that?
came out.
Oh yeah. I know a lot about the Watergate history because, fun fact, a lot of Nixon's time off was spent in West Palm Beach and Boca Raton, where I spent a lot of my childhood. So, running a lot of people who knew Nixon when you spend time in Boca Raton.
Yeah, dude. I feel like the Epstein thing is just a big old fucking meme. And while we're talking about that, we're not talking about Israel. We're not talking about Ukraine. We're not talking about the financial
UFOs.
situations. We're also not talking about UFOs, even though everybody's really trying in the government. Like we got to a point where aliens don't care about aliens.
That's more of a conspiracy than anything.
That's what we have to be, guys. That's what we have to be. They're gonna throw all the distractions at you, aliens, fucking Jumanji, whatever the fuck they're gonna make up. It doesn't matter.
Not Jumanji, but the fact of the alien cover-up's been going on since the friggin' 40s.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, but they're gonna give it to you because they don't want you to uncover Pedophile Island.
Yeah. But I don't care. I don't give a fuck about fucking these green little motherfuckers. I don't care. I care about you. I care about you touching children.
Well, of course. That's got nothing
I don't give a fuck about
one
aliens.
has nothing to do with the other.
I want to know if they touch the aliens.
Oh, yeah, did they touch the aliens kids too? Is that why they're pissed at us?
Yeah, think about that for a second. Maybe that's their problem. Maybe that's why
But
they fucked up.
we need to get a hold of these motherfuckers. Let them know not all humans are like that. We're trying to kill these people.
Maybe they were abducting aliens. It wasn't aliens abducting them.
Maybe they're the aliens.
Holy shit! Maybe they are the. Maybe that's why they got a problem with aliens.
Maybe. Hear me out. Hear me out. Want to hear a wild conspiracy theory? Maybe the Bible's true and they're all demons.
Holy.
Think about
Fuck.
that in your pipe and smoke it.
Holy fuck shit. I was gonna get to that next topic that we're on right here, but I want to shoehorn a topic because I just got reminded of it, and I'm really shocked I didn't add it into the list of topics. But I got to show you guys. Apparently, the biggest I've showed you guys so many like serious problems, but this was not the biggest problem of the week.
I can't take this motherfucker seriously. Cash Patel. Can't do it.
This was.
What a fucking nerd, dude. Look at this fucking loser. Celebrating like he had something to fucking do with it.
This is what I look like in the Dolphins locker room.
At least the files. Jumping around like a fucking Momo. Release the files. Get the cock out of your mouth.
All right. That there was that, and then there was hold on.
Oh, the joke. The infamous
Yeah.
joke.
Yeah.
I have a side story about that, about Bruins people asking Charlie McAvoy about it.
Watch 1 minute. 1 minute. And by the way, your goalie played not bad.
Howie, say hi. Howie, say hi to him.
How you doing, Don? I have seen hockey go goalies have slightly worse games than you. It's unbelievable, and you were all unbelievable. And that team is pretty good you played. I don't know if it's not going to begin anytime soon, right? And, you know, I tell you what, I just told my people 2 minutes ago, I didn't know they'd be calling. I said, we're giving the State of the Union speech on Tuesday night. I could send a military plane or something. But if you would like to, it's the coolest night. It's the biggest. We're in. Yeah.
Can you pick us up in Miami on Tuesday morning?
Yeah, Tuesday morning. Go to the northern border. We'll get cash and we'll get the military to get you guys over. I'm going to go.
Boys are going to the State of the Union.
The nice thing about being president is I can tell you, you don't have to worry about the weather or landing. We don't care if it's snowing, if it's the worst blizzard. We sail through that stuff just like you did on the ice.
Thank you, Mr. President.
Now, we'll do it at the White House anytime. What would really be cool, and we'll do the White House the next day, we'll just have some fun. We have medals for you guys. And we have to, I must tell you, we're going to have to bring the women's team. You do know that. I do believe I probably would be impeached, okay? But anyway, if you could work that out, I would be honored to have you. I'll introduce you to the whole...
I got it, boss. I got it.
Okay, you got it, Cash.
I'm on it.
Cash is doing it. I'm happy.
I'm fucking on it.
Congratulations. That was an unbelievable game. I don't know if one person that wasn't... Everybody that called me said, I'm watching the hockey game. You know? I don't know if anybody that wasn't. And you're going to be proud of that game for 50 years as you grow older. I mean, it was amazing. So we love you guys. Congratulations. And I hope to see you, Cash, Tuesday night. And I want to shake hands. I'm going to shake hands with everybody, but I got to shake hands with that goalie.
We'll see you Tuesday night, Mr. President.
See you Tuesday night.
I'm driving the bus, boss. We're bringing the whole
So, can you guess what went wrong here? Can you?
Oh, I know exactly. Oh, they laughed about the women.
Can I say that we're getting too bored as a country? We've got aliens and fucking like sex trafficking pedos for fucking politics, and somehow we're still bored or something. Because damn, what a thing to bitch about. I feel like 20 years ago that joke isn't. Maybe it is. This is my boomer era because like 20 years ago that joke ain't that big of a deal.
It's not to the players either because, so Charlie McAvoy's a defenseman on the USA team. He also played for the Boston Bruins, and they came back and played a game. And they interviewed Charlie after the game, and it went all over Twitter because people were hounding him about it or whatever. And so they asked him, what was the deal with the joke and all that? And he goes, look, I'm pretty drunk. We just won the gold medal. I'm on the phone with the president. He made a dumb joke, and I laughed at it. He goes, I spend a lot of time with the women's hockey team. I love all those women. I'm moving on. And that's what we're all going to do as a country. We're going to just move the fuck on.
This was... oh my God, this was like the worst thing ever. People were like, how dare... One of my favorite... No, you know what? I'm standing on this. I'm standing on this.
Monkey, I got to cut you off for a second before you go. I'm sorry. Just to give you guys some context, I'm a hockey kid, and the women who play hockey that I know in my life find this situation absolutely fucking hilarious. By the way, the hockey people this is awesome. This is hilarious to us. This is great. It's everyone outside of fucking hockey.
Yes. So perfect. I'm glad that you made that disclaimer so that people know who I'm talking to in this next segment or in this next statement, because I'm so tired of checking. I check the comments on Facebook. It's a toxic habit. Don't do that if you're a normal human being. Never check the comments on Facebook. There's nothing there for you. But I check the comments on Facebook, and too often there's like this comment that keeps happening where it's like, oh, well, this is the narrative. The U.S. women's hockey team has been more dominant than the men's, and they've won more, and they've been more consistent, and blah, 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 blah. dude, you guys are playing like rice paddy workers. Like, what
Yeah.
are you talking? Like,
Well,
stop this.
And well, the funny part is that everyone's so fucking uninformed about hockey. So, like the women's hockey program in the U.S. outside of track and field Olympics is like the most funded, well supported. Like they have everything they fucking need. They get paid well. Like, like us in hockey, like we take women's hockey seriously. And if you turn on the PWHL, it's actually an entertaining fucking product. Like it's not watching a fucking WNBA game. Women's hockey is fucking awesome. Those bitches are crazy. Okay, you should watch it. It's actually a good fucking product. And so for all these fucking outside losers to fucking come over here and tell us hockey people that we're not supporting fucking women's hockey enough while we watch what you fucking assholes do to the WNBA every fucking year, you're out of your fucking mind.
Which, by the way, valid. But I'm gonna go back to the other thing where I half of the world doesn't have a women's hockey team, and the other half of the world that does, they're not good.
No, you're correct, and we dominate the fuck out of everyone because of that. But we also our women also dominate the fuck out of the Canadian women, and they've been doing it for a fucking decade.
Yeah, Canada's not included in all that. I know Canada you're predisposed to knowing how to play hockey.
And they dominate the Scandinavian countries. You know, Finland, all those people, like where actual hockey is, Russia. But we're the best overall.
And we're not allowed to say what. Which, by the way, is this going to be consistent, or is this like I have to wait another like 2 decades to see an NHL Olympics?
Oh no, this is what Olympic hockey is every time.
Okay. Because for a while we weren't letting.
Oh, basketball.
Yeah, for a while we were letting NHL play in the Olympics, which I thought was stupid.
It was stupid, and then we got our ass out of our fucking head.
The guy who scored the winning goal played for the New Jersey Devils.
Yeah.
No. He plays for the Winnipeg Jets now.
No, Jack Hughes, the guy who scored the OT goal. Yeah.
Oh, never mind, Hughes. I thought you were talking about the goalie.
He plays for the New Jersey Devils.
Yeah. I thought you were talking about the goalie.
Man,
New Jersey's governor, the one that just got elected, the Democrat, got booed.
Yep.
When she introduced him in the game.
But they were sure happy to see Jack.
Yeah, they were.
I mean, first off, to look even better, missing 3 teeth.
Yeah, beautiful.
Like that's some shit.
What pisses me off, dude? Our boys went over there and our girls went over there and got gold in a major sport. One of the only sports that matters in winning the Olympics, if we're being honest. And on the cover of Time magazine is a fucking figure skater from China. Like
Because she had a piercing.
Oh my god, piercing.
Like, by the way, not taking away from her gold
Figure
medal
skating's
win.
not hard, guys. I'm sorry. Fuck you guys.
Not taking away from the gold medal win, but like Can we stop like with the whole like they're trying to make this woman to be Jesse Owens because she's got a lip piercing.
It's not a real fucking sport. 3/4 of the Winter Olympics are hobbies. Okay, let's be honest. Okay, hockey's carrying it, and snowboarding and skiing. That's anyone. That's all we care about. No, we don't give a fuck about curling. I'm sorry, guys. We really don't give a fuck about curling. We don't give a fuck about those shit where you run around.
All right, you know what? No, I gotta stop you. I gotta stop you. You can't say we don't give a fuck about curling for free around here. So I'm sitting.
I don't.
I'll
speak
sitting
for myself. I don't give a fuck about curling. And it's hilarious that Canada's cheating at it.
I'm sitting at a hardcore show at Kelly's, right? And it's like bodies are going all over the place and people are windmill and spin kicking. My old ass. I'm sitting across. I'm not paying attention to the band because America's fucking playing. I guess Switzerland or whoever the fucking curling, and I guess I don't know, but contextually speaking, with I don't have sound. I just have hardcore, so I don't know like. But the context of what I was seeing, it looked like it was tight, and like everybody was really nervous. So I'm like, Are we gonna win this? That's my patriotism. Go. Are we gonna fucking win this? We better not lose this shit. I don't know shit about curling.
That's the sports addict in all of us, because like I'll get so into them. Like as much as I just shit on all those sports, at the same time I will be fully invested in ping pong in the Summer Olympics. Like I will know all these players' names and be so fucking invested in it. And it's dumb as shit, but I'm like, fuck you. Our ping pong's better, bitch. We're better.
Paulie's sitting next to me, and he's like, "Are you fucking watching the Olympics?" And I'm like, "Shut the fuck up, dude." And then granted, the singer wasn't looking at me when he said it, so I guess somebody else was going through the same thing I was going through. But like, as soon as Paulie said that, the song ended and the singer was doing banter, and he had screamed like right as Paulie said that, "Hey, stop watching the fucking Olympics!" And then he goes into the next song, and I'm like, "Yo, fuck this place." It's a tight game. I can't help it. And I don't even know if it's tight. I don't know shit about curling, but everybody was like really.
Yeah, they're into it, dude. The curling people, you don't want to fuck with them.
Holy shit, he made it.
Oh my god, it's Hitler.
Well, now that he's here, that's my cue. I'm ready. Well, you know, it's a switch off because he was busy earlier, so now it's a switch off. Now you got to deal with him.
No, he can't leave.
Yeah, no. I mean, let me do my send off real quick. Hold on.
Oh, we already know what it is.
Here, let me
Jesus
just do my
Christ.
send off. I had to get one in. Like,
this is the song that was going on in my head when I was reading the post-mortem of a broken chat while my Wrestle Rave project went up in flames.
It's really cool with the echo in the background.
Thanks.
It makes it
Dad's still trying to figure out his mute button.
No, bro. What are you talking about?
You're in a big concert hall full of Jews.
Yeah, no. Because okay, context, and we'll talk about it off air. But like everything that happened at like 7:30 in the morning. I was asleep.
Yeah, so Brandon, we pivoted, and I've rejoined One Up, and we're starting a new, different event. And instead of Wrestle Rave, we're doing Jew Rave.
Yeah.
Sounds like a great idea.
Oi.
Sounds like a great idea.
we're gonna collect all the pennies. All right, I'm
Yeah.
heading out here. Though,
Hey, but here's the thing. I got some friends who are going to show up in like little ultralight aircraft.
But Eric, before you leave, when I was reading how everything happened afterwards, when I was awake, that was the song that was going through my head, and it was like increasingly loud as my fucking hands became uncontrollably shaky, and I couldn't hold the phone anymore, and I was seeing red, and I wanted to fucking kill something, and for some reason that like whistle in the song was getting really, really, really ear-piercingly loud, and I just want to tell you, fucking, I hate that song now.
Wait, like the fucking the spirit of Bowser took over you?
Dude, it's, I'm just saying, I understand now. Maybe, you know what? Free Palestine.
Wait, what?
What?
Yeah, bro. Dude, he switched sides, Eric. He switched sides a long time ago. The game's over.
So mad about the Wrestle Rave outcome that I made him switch sides. Okay.
Free Palestine.
I disagree. I think we give it all to the Filipinos.
Actually, I'm okay with it.
I think what it comes down to is that you're not respecting the South Florida scene enough to realize that, like, well, Monkey, you should have took the 7,000, Monkey. You should have took the 7,000.
Brandon, me and Monkey are gonna have a business call in the next like week or two here, and he's gonna get another offer. Don't worry.
Yeah.
Bless him.
Who is this Goy Supreme?
Oh, you know me very well.
Is it Charles?
No, it's
Brendan.
Oh.
He actually saw the card and he's like, you know what? Nah, we're doing this tonight.
Like we're talking about the Hillary Epstein thing. Yeah, I'm there.
So
And-
what's going?
Well,
Oh yeah,
Well,
we get to go
I
back
hear
to that.
I hear she's
Well, I'm
avoiding
gonna
all
hop off here, guys. I'll
questions.
talk to y'all later.
Yeah.
all right.
Oh,
See you, buddy.
Later.
Yeah,
So-
she did. But Brendan or Brandon, we we apparently got. They asked about UFOs,
Dude.
Pizzagate.
So what she did is, well, you know what she was going to do. She's going to say, I don't know what the fuck happened with all the Epstein things, because of course that's what she's going to do. But apparently what our dumbass fucking government was doing is they started asking her about off-the-wall shit. UFOs, Pizzagate. They had a fucking private podcast with Hillary Clinton where they barely talked about Epstein, apparently, because she wouldn't talk about it. And then she went outside and said, these people are all retarded. Long story short, that's what happened.
So
Now,
Hillary
he's right.
wins
They are
again.
cooked. They are fucking retarded. I wholeheartedly believe her.
So Hillary wins again.
Yes,
Yeah.
Well,
of course she does.
bro, the only thing she can't win is an election, apparently.
It's
So
insane. She's got some sort
Because
of plot on her.
that's because Donald Trump's a woman beater. That has nothing to do with Hillary.
no, it's because of the patriarchy, dude. Let's get it real.
Yeah, that too.
It's always the patriarchy or the Jews. So, like, either way, this new Gundam series is trashed. By the way,
I'm just saying, all you people that are in the entertainment industry running away from Israel, you guys are fucking morons. They're fucking
Because
playing
she's
D. It's
evil.
great. It's great.
yeah, bro, you should have learned from Kanye.
Yeah, it's fucking great. Fucking love Israel, dude.
Maybe that's why. No.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude.
Put two and two
Yeah,
together, buddy.
yeah. Remember all that interference in the podcast the other week, all the glitchies.
Maybe he
Yeah,
really
dude.
is a genius. Kanye, I mean.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude. He is a genius, bro.
He's pretty smart. He just
I mean,
took a lot of
like,
drugs.
think about it like this. Here's the word of God, and then then there's Kanye. Like, you have this Christ is King, like persona going, but you need to say Yeezy is King, and accept you're on mute.
I was talking off camera.
It was you got it, Brandon. You got to go back and look at the press conference she gave after the fucking deposition. At first you're like, you're full of shit, and then as you look into her eyes and as she keeps going, you're like, she's telling the fucking truth. Like, these people are actually fucking retarded.
No, besides that, halfway through the thing, she had said something like right in the beginning, where it was like, it's a real shame that this wasn't public, and I was like, yeah, that great fucking ratings. And then she said the line where, like, they asked me about UFOs, and I'm like, you know what, I take that back. This should have been on public. What the fuck? That would have been awesome ratings.
And inside of that, she's bitching at the deposition people, saying like, I hope you fucking release that. I hope you release that as soon as possible in full. Like, she's like daring them. She's like, go ahead, release it, you fucking retards. Let everyone see how dumb you are.
Well,
She said not one Republican asked about Jeffrey Epstein, actually.
To anyone else in the deposition besides her.
Yeah, to anyone else in the deposition besides her. Like,
Insane. They were just talking about it and shit, apparently. Having a podcast, just like me and you, buddy, hanging out. You know, when we log in the morning in the group chat and say, like, oh, let's see what random memes and Pizzagate shit. That's what they did. That's the Epstein deposition. It's our group chat.
bro,
Right.
this is what our country's devolved to, bro.
We're cooked.
This is what MAGA meant.
I don't necessarily think that MAGA meant that. I just think that it was just this is kind of where we're
See,
at.
the thing is, MAGA didn't mean that, but that's what it turned out to be because, you know, people who have seen shit like this a few times before call it, and they're like, "Hey, this is gonna happen," and then it
what's the
happens,
expression?
and then people are like, "Oh my god, it happened."
The road to hell is paved with good intentions.
no, listen.
The road to hell is paved with deportations.
You know why I'm black pilled? Really? It's because.
Bro, you can't do blackface, dude. That's wrong.
It's because what's it? Dan Bongino fucking quit this whole shit, and he didn't even start a new podcast. He was like, I'm actually done, dude. Like, I'm so done.
Whoa. Dan Bongino
John Bon Jovi.
Huh?
He's
Yeah,
got a podcast.
he went back.
Oh, he is back. Oh, okay, he is back on. Okay.
But still, he's like, I'm good.
Wait. Are we gonna talk about the important issue of the week?
What's that?
Which one?
Candace Owens.
Oh my God, no! Tell me about that.
Please don't.
What did Candace do this time?
What did dumbass Candace do now?
Candace is now putting together the link that Erica Kirk killed Charlie Kirk.
Oh, yeah.
And she worked for Epstein, trafficking children through Romania.
Okay.
See, this is why. This is why.
Where'd Brendan go?
I knew it. I think Brendan's phone died. It may have, because this is about the time that his phone dies. Hold on, let me double check. Yeah, I'm pretty sure his phone just died.
But yeah, that's she's actually putting out a documentary.
I think
she's going full 50 Cent.
I think Candace and Tucker ought to go into a rehab program.
I mean, maybe Candace needs to go to a rehab. Tucker's out here.
I'm so fucking happy Republicans are seeing this now.
Well, I'm laughing that Tucker's laying down the law.
We've been screaming to this guy for so long that Candace and Tucker are fucking insane. And no, we were just haters and leftists, and no, they're fucking insane. We've been saying this. The signs were there. Fuck me, did Brandon die? Yeah. Brandon died. I lost both Brandons to technical difficulties. Oh wait, Brandon's back. Alright. You good now? You alive?
Me?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm alive.
Oh, okay. Because you weren't for a second there. You froze out. Alright. Now that we've had our Candace moment, which to be honest, I have not been paying.
Yeah, Candace is either going full retard or she's got something big, and we'll see.
We'll see. Yeah, I guess.
For her to start putting in money towards a documentary.
I mean,
she thinks she has something serious.
She's put money to a lot of stupid shit, so that doesn't just mean anything, you know?
Well, she's a black queen. She can do that.
Only if her husband lets her.
You leave my wife's... Wait, what?
Only if her husband lets her.
We're not married yet.
Her.
Yeah. Oh, shit. Looks like I gotta be OJ.
Yep.
Yeah.
Wah. Sorry about that.
Blackface.
But, good news.
Full of much-needed fuel for Cuba is diverted at sea. But first, the latest from Cuba and the deadly confrontation with a group of men on board a Florida-registered speedboat off the Cuban coast. Cuba maintains the group was intending to infiltrate the communist island. The deadly confrontation with a group of men on board a Florida-registered speedboat off the Cuban coast. Cuba maintains the group was intending to infiltrate the communist island. Our Bridget Matter with what we've uncovered.
Questions left unanswered one day after 4 men were killed and 6 others injured on board a speedboat in waters off the Cuban coast. That boat registered in Florida. Local 10 has confirmed it was stolen from Big Pine Key before sailing south to the communist island. The Cuban government releasing their version of events, claiming the men on board had plans to infiltrate and terrorize the island. They say the men fired at Cuban Coast Guard members, injuring a commander.
Se detectó una lancha rápida infractora.
Items seized from the speedboat include assault rifles, handguns, improvised devices, body armor, telescopic sights, and camouflage uniforms.
We're going to find out exactly what happened here, and then we'll respond accordingly.
Lawmakers like Secretary of State Marco Rubio aren't buying Cuba's story at face value, promising a full investigation.
It is highly unusual to see shootouts in open sea like that. It's not something that happens every day. It's something, frankly, that hasn't happened with Cuba in a very long time.
Local 10 found federal agents in unmarked cars at the Monroe County property where the boat was docked. Agents also focused on this abandoned white pickup truck. According to the Monroe County Sheriff's Office, the owner of the boat says the truck belonged to a man named Hector Cruz, who does tile work for him. He says Cruz does have family in Cuba. A neighbor says Tuesday night, a single male got out of the white truck and boarded the vessel, but she didn't think more of it. Thursday afternoon, the Cuban embassy in the United States listed a Hector Cruz as one of the 4 men killed in the shooting. The shootout comes as the communist regime is teetering on the edge of collapse, the island experiencing blackouts, a crippling economy, and a dire humanitarian crisis. The shooting potentially escalating already fragile tensions with the United States. Breaking in the last hour, we've learned there is police activity at a home in Homestead related to this investigation. We are heading there now to learn more. Louis?
Yeah, still so many questions. Bridget Matter, thank you.
So,
it's pretty based.
We're going to maybe, just possibly, finally have that reason. Although to be honest, now that I've heard like okay, Brendan's helping. That's what happened. Brendan's mom did die, and now he's helping his pregnant wife. What do you call it? Now that I've heard like the full, because I only heard part of that. I didn't hear the back end where there's like a whole bunch of drugs and guns and shit on the boat. Wouldn't it be kind of ironic, given what happened in Venezuela? Wouldn't that be kind of ironic if that's what? Because when I first heard the story, that's what it sounded like. Oh, Cuba's trying to take a page out of Trump's book and bomb American drug boats, or what? How does that work? But apparently, maybe it was an American terrorist boat. With Cuba, it could be a false flag. But why would they lie about that unless they're trying to start some shit? Which, why would they start some shit? They're already in enough problems with their terrible fuck economy.
They're doing big things, bro. You just don't understand.
Might have been some Cuban exiles that did that.
True.
Just saying, dude. They're playing 4D chess.
You know how it goes, bro. 4D chess.
They're playing 4D chess with their dollar, bro. You just can't comprehend it.
What is the Cuba's on the dollar or the peso?
Doesn't matter.
With whatever their dollar is.
They're on the Broco.
Oh, so the rupee.
Now, bro?
They're on the rupee. For the longest while, I didn't think that was real. I thought we were like joking about Zelda coins, and then I found out no, that's an actual currency called rupee, and I felt really stupid.
I think the Indian currency is the rupee.
I wanted to say that to say this. I'm feeling stupid.
Now, on a much discussed story here in the city, the NYPD says it has arrested a man after the snowball fight in Washington Square Park, where several police officers were pelted. 27-year-old Guswami Kulabali was arrested this morning. Police say he was arrested in the past for an attempted robbery. News Source Chris Glorioso covering it today. He's got reaction from that man's brother. Chris.
Well, the suspect was arrested very early this morning, his brother says, sometime after 4:30 in the morning. But at this hour, he still has not been arraigned. We're waiting here at the courthouse to hear the charges. A short time ago, I did speak with the president of the police union that represents NYPD cops. He said he believes the charge should be assault in the second degree. But as you say, I also spoke to the suspect's brother, who says he doesn't believe snowball throwing could even justify the
assault in the second degree.
arrest.
No, hold on. assault in the second degree. I just wanted to make sure.
But to be honest, snow fight. NYPD was not supposed to be there.
That's a tall
People was there to
bitch.
have fun.
Asking us not to show his face for fear of retaliation from police. This man said his brother is Guzmani Coulibaly, the suspect accused of throwing snow and ice at police Monday. His brother insisting throwing snowballs was harmless.
They say I heard on the news, which was the police got injured. I didn't see no pictures, no videos, nothing.
You don't think the police were injured?
Nah, they was not injured. How is snow can injure you?
Early Thursday morning, doorbell video shows cops approaching Coulibaly's home just before taking the 27-year-old into custody. He is one of 4 people wanted in connection with the snow attack on police. Commissioner Tisch has called the incident disgraceful and criminal. Governor Hochul was asked if criminal charges are appropriate.
Our police officers put themselves in harm's way every single day, and there is no circumstance where it's okay to throw anything at a police officer, so that is appropriate.
We're grateful that our police officers, our detectives were able to find this individual, arrest them, and now it's up to the district attorney. We're hoping that this case is prosecuted. I said from the beginning when I spoke to the police officers after they were assaulted, they told me that the individuals, the vast majority in that park, were adults, and it proved to be true, as we know that this individual is 27 years old.
The police union says officers were injured, including having ice thrown at their face and eyes. Mayor Mamdani has so far said that he believes this case involves a snowball fight that went the wrong way, but he has not suggested that he has seen anything criminal in the videos. And now the case is in the hands of Manhattan DA Alvin Bragg. He will ultimately be the one that decides what charges are brought here. We reached out to his office, still no comment from them. For now, reporting live from Manhattan Criminal Court, Chris Glorioso, News 4 New York.
I'll let him go.
You think they'll let him go?
Oh, definitely, bro. They're gonna because they have an evil leftist for a mayor in New York.
This is kind of soft. I'm sorry. Snowball
Right, Rick?
fight.
You feel me? Evil leftist mayor of New York.
It's not that. It's Alvin Bragg's prosecuting it.
Oh, come on. You know it's the evil leftist mayor.
Nah. Dude, what the fuck has that become? Like, for real, Snowball?
Mm-hmm.
Like, is there no line on that?
Hey, you put a nail in a snowball, you can fuck someone up.
Okay, but who's doing that?
It's like the people that put the razor blades in the apples.
Dude, when you're scooping snow off the ground, you don't know what the fuck's in there.
Poison candy.
I'm sorry. I think it's kind of fucking ridiculous, dude. Especially second degree assault. That's assault.
Assault in second degree, bro.
Basic assault can be something you say to someone.
Nah, bro. Like that battery, if anything, not assault.
Assault.
Because you can get battery for throwing water on somebody and
If
shit.
you push somebody, it's assault.
Yeah, that's a snowball. Like you get battery for throwing water on somebody. I know that for sure. So like a snowball would be like the same effect, the same thing. And they're trying to hit him with second degree assault. That should be battery. At most, and it really shouldn't be anything. It's fucking a snowball. Like, get over that. You should throw tomatoes next.
Sir Slender says we could have a day in advance so he can feed information to his bots.
What? What the fuck you talking about? Look. I'll get with Slender later. Slender needs to understand that I've had a terrible month. Okay, we'll get back to regular schedule later, and it can't be a day ahead of time in this fucking administration. Okay, Slender acts like we live in the '90s or some shit. Like, fucking things move every day. I try to stay up to date, but it's okay. I'll get Slender. It's not his fault. Slender's been like stuck in Discord while I've been going through hell, and he hasn't been updated. I'll get with him later and update his programming with new information so that he knows. You know.
Yep.
because it's really not his fault. It is kind of on me. I haven't informed my podcast teams of my endeavors.
You don't want to understand her.
Yeah, I can't leave them on bad updating like that.
Brandon, I got a question for you, bro.
What's that?
Do you think the U.S. government should protect citizens or illegal
Of course, I think that. Like, what?
Do you think they should protect citizens first or illegal aliens?
Oh, yeah, they should always protect citizens first. But that really doesn't make me give a shit about, Minnesota.
No, it ain't got nothing to do with Minnesota. I think Rick might be golden.
Hold on.
Like, if we cared about our citizens, then we would be,
Is winning again. In fact, we're winning so much that we really don't know what to do about it. People
So
are
this is the
asking,
last topic,
please,
the State of the Union.
Please, Mr. President, we're winning too much. We can't
Yeah,
take it anymore. We're not used to winning in our country. Until you came along, we're just always losing, but now we're winning too much. And I say, no, 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 you're going to win again. You're going to win big. You're going to win bigger than ever. And to prove that point, here with us tonight is a group of winners who just made the entire nation proud. The men's gold medal Olympic hockey team. Come on in.
All these fucking people not cheering for their fucking gold medal winning team. These assholes. That's the real evil. That's how you know there really are evil. You know what? I used to not believe in the hype because it's like bumper sticker logic and team sports and shit. But nah, man. I'm starting to really think these motherfuckers are evil because how can you not stand for fucking Hellebuck and the rest of the gold medal winning Olympians? That's like, come on, man. The Chuckies, the Hughes, really, like, not, come on. Everybody sitting down should be investigated.
Go ahead.
Yeah, get the fuck up.
That's the first time I've ever seen them get up. And actually, not all of them did get up. But they beat a fantastic Canadian team in overtime, as everybody saw, as did the American women, who will soon be coming to the White House. They were in the Oval Office before, and I just want to say a second very big congratulations to Team USA. But I have to say that, and I told them this, and we took a vote of the team. I said, anybody votes no, I'm not doing it. So they stood there, and they weren't about to say no, because I'd never seen a goaltender play as well as goalie Connor Hellebuck.
Secretary of Defense.
I think of it, 46 shots on goal, and I asked him,
The one shot, the one where you put your stick in the back and it hit the neck of your stick and bounced off. You practiced that, or was that a little lucky? You refused to answer that question. But I just want to tell you that the members of this great hockey squad will be very happy to hear, based on their vote and my vote, and in this case my vote was more important, that I will soon be presenting Connor with our highest civilian honor, which we will be given, and which has been given to many athletes over the years. But when I say many, not too many, like 12. It's called the highest civilian honor in our country, the Presidential Medal of Freedom.
Good job.
Great athletes have gotten that, very great, the best, and I thought he deserved it. And I did take a vote, every single one of them. I said, I'm not giving it if anybody goes no, and every single one of them rapidly put up their hand. So I want to thank you all. What a special job you did. What special champions you are. Thank you very much. One of the primary reasons for our country's stunning economic turnaround, the biggest in history, where the Dow Jones broke 60,000 4 years ahead of schedule, and the S&P hit 7,000, where it wasn't supposed to do it for many years, were tariffs. I used these tariffs, took in hundreds of billions of dollars to make great deals for our country, both economically and on a national security basis. Everything was working well. Countries that were ripping us off for decades are now paying us hundreds of billions of dollars. They were ripping us so badly, you all know that. Everybody knows it. Even the Democrats know it. They just don't want to say it. And yet these countries are now happy, and so are we. We made deals. The deals are all done, and they're happy. We're not making money like they used to, but we're making a lot of money. There was no inflation, tremendous growth, and the big story was how Donald Trump called the economy correctly, and 22 Nobel Prize winners in economics didn't. They got it totally wrong. They got it really wrong. And then just 4 days ago, an unfortunate ruling from the United States Supreme Court. It just came down. It came down. Very unfortunate ruling. But the good news is that almost all countries and corporations want to keep the deal that they already made, right, Scott? Knowing that the legal power that I, as president, have to make a new deal could be far worse for them, and therefore they will continue to work along the same successful path that we had negotiated before the Supreme Court's unfortunate involvement. So despite the disappointing ruling, these powerful country saving, it's saving our country, the kind of money we're taking in, peace protecting. Many of the wars I settled was because of the threat of tariffs. I wouldn't have been able to settle them without. Will remain in place under fully approved and tested alternative legal statutes. And they have been tested for a long time. They're a little more complex. They're actually probably better, leading to a solution that will be even stronger than before. Congressional action will not be necessary. It's already time-tested and approved. And as time goes by, I believe the tariffs paid for by foreign countries will, like in the past, substantially replace the modern-day system of income tax, taking a great financial burden off the people that I love.
What the fuck?
Even in times of challenge, setback, and immense heartache, the spirit of 1776 has always shone through very brightly. It was July 4th of last year when floodwaters tore through a girls' summer camp in Central Texas. One of the worst things I've ever seen. I was there, rising 26 feet in the matter of minutes, tragically claiming many, many lives. You all remember that one? As the waters threatened to sweep her away, 11-year-old Millie Kate McClament closed her eyes and prayed to God. She thought she was going to die. Those prayers were answered when Coast Guard rescue swimmer Scott Ruskin descended from a helicopter above. Nobody knew where he came from. It was Scott's first ever rescue mission, a young guy, but very brave, very, very top, always top in his class, and he lifted not just Millie Kate, but 164 others to safety.
Okay. Oh, she had a full room stand. All right.
People watched Scott from a distance, and they couldn't believe what they were seeing. The winds were blowing, the rain was pouring, everything was going, and that rapid water, nobody's ever seen anything like it. They said, wow, that's something. Tonight, Scott and Millie Kate are here together, reunited for the very first time. Thank you, Scott, Millie Kate. And Petty Officer Ruskin, I'm pleased to inform you that I am now awarding you the Legion of Merit for extraordinary heroism, which is what it was, extraordinary heroism. Thank you. We're also working to make it easier for Americans to save for retirement. And under this administration, we will always protect Social Security and Medicare. They are not protecting it for our seniors. We will always protect Social Security, Medicare, Medicaid.
Wow.
Since I took office, the typical 401k balance is up by at least $30,000. That's a lot of money. We have millions and millions of people, because the stock market has done so well, setting all those records, your 401ks are way up. Yet half of all of working Americans still do not have access to a retirement plan with matching contributions from an employer. To remedy this gross disparity, I'm announcing that next year my administration will give these oft-forgotten American workers, great people, the people that built our country, access to the same type of retirement plan offered to every federal worker. We will match your contribution with up to $1,000 each year. As we ensure that all Americans can profit from a rising stock market, let's also ensure that members of Congress cannot corruptly profit from using insider information.
I like how the camera panned right to, oh my God. Is Pelosi not in the room?
She's in the room, what?
They stood up for that. I can't believe it. I can't believe it. Did Nancy Pelosi stand up if she's here?
Ah, okay. He makes the
Pass
joke.
the Stop Insider Trading Act without delay. I wasn't sure if anybody even on this side was going to applaud for that. I'm very impressed. Thank you. I'm very impressed. So tonight I'm inviting every legislator to join with my administration in reaffirming a fundamental principle. If you agree with this statement, then stand up and show your support. The first duty of the American government
the most
is to protect
famous
American
part.
citizens, not illegal aliens.
Not a soul, not a one of them stood up for that. But everybody else in there, that is called checkmate. That's what they expected to say.
Awkward.
And the 5 million people that saw the State of the Union? No, now the Democrats don't give a fuck about America. Ain't that something?
I like how they're making this forever.
You should be ashamed of yourself not standing up. You should be ashamed of yourself. That is why I'm also asking you to end deadly sanctuary cities that protect the criminals and enact serious penalties for public officials who block the removal of criminal aliens. In many cases, drug lords, murderers all over our country. They're blocking the removal of these people out of our country, and you should be ashamed of yourself.
I just noticed something. Hold on. Do you see what I see?
What?
Do you see what I see? Is that allowed? How is that allowed? First off, that should be censored. It's the children might be watching CBS right now. But do you see what I see? Do you see it? You see it? Yeah.
I did it. I got the digital lock door.
Crazy, they let that in. All right. Well.
Of these people out of our country, and you should be ashamed of yourself.
What did you see, monkey?
Do you not see it? Oh, wait. Yeah.
In many cases.
Do you see it now?
What?
Come on, take a look.
That ridiculous tie?
No. Do you want me to give you a hint? I'll give you a hint.
What?
It's this lady right here.
Huh?
It's this lady right here. Can you see my mouse?
What, her little, her fucking, that, what? Oh, fuck ice?
Hey, I'm surprised they let that in.
Murderers all over our country. They're blocking the removal of these people out of our country, and you should be ashamed of yourself.
Cause like They kicked out. I don't know if those. I don't know if they're gonna show it here. They might. I don't know if they're gonna show it here. They might. But they kicked out Al Green. Right, that's
We're
his
saying
name, Al
black
Green?
people aren't apes.
For saying, yeah, for having a sign that said black people aren't apes. So, you know, maybe they didn't notice.
And perhaps most importantly, I'm asking you to approve the Save America Act. To stop illegal aliens and others who are unpermitted persons from voting
fucking
in our
lizard.
sacred American elections. The cheating
Governor
is rampant in our
Skeletor?
elections. It's rampant.
Yeah.
It's very simple. All voters must show voter ID.
If there's one Republican I hate, Rick Scott, definitely chief among them.
All voters must show proof of citizenship in order to vote. And no more crooked mail-in ballots except for illness, disability, military, or travel. None. And this should be an easy one. And by the way, it's polling at 89%, including Democrats. 89%. And even the new communist mayor of New York City, I think he's a nice guy, actually. Speak to him a lot. Bad policy, but nice guy. Just said they want people to shovel snow. They got hit hard. Wants them to shovel snow, but if you apply for that job, you need to show 2 original forms of ID and a social security card. Yet they don't want identification for the greatest privilege of them all, voting in America. No, it's no good. No good. Both Republicans and Democrats overwhelmingly agree on the policy that we just enunciated. And Congress should unite and enact this common sense, country-saving legislation right now, and it should be before anything else happens.
Welcome back.
Sorry.
The reason they don't want to do it, why would anybody not want voter ID? One reason, because they want to cheat. There's only one reason. They make up all excuses. They say it's racist. They come up with things. You almost say, what imagination they have. They want to cheat. They have cheated. And their policy is so bad that the only way they can get elected is to cheat. And we're going to stop it. We have to stop it, John.
Yeah. It's the only way you can get elected.
Brave service members who helped achieve this stunning turnaround was 20-year-old West Virginia Army National Guard Specialist Sarah Beckstrom. After a 4-month deployment, she voluntarily extended her service.
Killed himself
her
again.
rank was going to be lifted. She was doing so well. They were so proud of her. But the very next day, she was on patrol near the White House when she was ambushed and shot in the head by a terrorist monster from Afghanistan. Shouldn't have been in our country. And all because she wore the uniform of our nation, she was shot. He traveled here because he didn't like people wearing our uniform. He was sick and deranged. Shouldn't have been in our country. Sarah Beckstrom died in order to defend our capital, and we are honored to be joined by her wonderful parents, Garrett and Eva Lee. Your daughter was a true American patriot, and she will be greatly missed. She was a great person. I saw reports on her that never say anything like her. So sorry. Thank you very much. A great young lady. I saw reports that were like, perfect, she's perfect. Serving alongside Sarah that day was Staff Sergeant Andrew Wolf. The terrorist shot Andrew in the head, and no one thought he could possibly make it. The two of them, Sarah and Andrew, both shot violently in the head. Neither was expected to make it. They weren't even given a chance, except his wonderful mother, named Melody, who I spoke to the same night, and she was so positive. The doctors thought that Andrew was gone. But his mother said, no, Mr. President, Andrew will be fine. He's going to make it. I've never seen anything like it. I mean, he was given almost no chance. She said, I have no doubt, sir. He's going to be okay. This was a conversation that I had with her that night, with her son laying helplessly in bed, blood all over. Everybody is praying, she said, sir, he will be okay. The doctors didn't understand what she was saying. And after looking at the results of the damage done, neither did I. She was so strong and conclusive that even Andrew's great father felt she didn't really understand the gravity of the situation. But she turned out to be right. Right, Melanie? She turned out to be right.
That was the other dude that got shot, right?
I said, where does this woman come from?
Yeah.
She's the most positive person I've ever met. With God's help, Andrew has battled back from the edge of death, and we're talking about the edge of death, on his way to a miraculous recovery. He's got a little work to do, but he's doing great. Nice to see you. He's a good-looking guy. Nice to see you. Thanks, Andrew. Thank you very much.
Why'd they pan it? Never mind.
They panned it because none of them were flopping. None of them were flopping.
So, Andrew, while you're up, now I'm going to ask a highly respected General James Seward to present Staff Sergeant Andrew Wolf and the great family of Sarah Beckstrom with the award created by our late great President George Washington himself. It's called the Purple Heart.
So I guess he has to wear a hat for a reason.
In January, elite American warriors carried out one of the most complex, spectacular feats of military competence and power in world history. No one's seen anything like it. Foreign leaders, I won't tell you who called me, they said, very impressive.
The
all
victory
watched.
lap on Maduro.
This is a different fighting force than we had years ago when we fought to tie. You know, it's a great fighting force. I'm so proud of it. Look at Space Force. Space Force is my baby, because we did that. My baby is becoming so important. My baby.
My baby.
Yes, I stole all the oil.
And America's armed forces overwhelmed all defenses and utterly defeated an enemy, good fighters, to end the reign of outlaw dictator Nicolas Maduro and bring him to face American justice.
In the gulag
And this was an absolute
of Guantanamo.
for the security of the United States, and it also opens up a bright new beginning for the people of Venezuela. We're working closely with the new president of Venezuela, Delcy Rodriguez, to unleash extraordinary economic gains for both of our countries and to bring new hope to those who have suffered so terribly. They really did suffer. With us tonight is Alejandro Gonzalez. He grew up in a tight-knit Venezuelan family and was especially close to her beloved uncle Enrique. But after Enrique ran for office and opposed Maduro, he was kidnapped by Maduro's security forces and thrown into the regime's really infamous prison in Caracas. Alejandro feared she would never see her uncle again. She feared for her own life also. But since the raid, we have worked with the new leadership, and they have ordered the closure of that vile prison and released hundreds of political prisoners already, with more to come. Alejandro, I'm pleased to inform you that not only has your uncle been released, but he is here tonight. We brought him over to celebrate his freedom with you in person. Enrique, please come down.
Mr. Bowling.
Thank you, Enrique. Have a good time. Nice to have you back, Enrique. There were many heroes on that January raid to capture Maduro. Really great heroes. It was very dangerous. They knew we were coming. They were all set. But the deeds of one warrior that night will live forever in the eternal chronicles of military valor. Chief Warrant Officer 5, Eric Slover, planned the mission and was the flight lead in the cockpit of the first helicopter. A big, beautiful, powerful helicopter, the massive Chinook,
thing has to be
carrying,
big
as you
and
can
beautiful
imagine,
to this guy.
Many American warfighters. Wearing the dog tags, his wife Amy
beautiful,
had
powerful
blessed with holy
helicopter.
water before he left. She knew it was going to be a rough one. Eric steered the Chinook under the cover of night and descended swiftly upon Maduro's heavily protected military fortress. This was a major military installation, protected by thousands of soldiers and guarded by Russian and Chinese military technology. How did that work out? Not too good. While preparing to land, enemy machine guns fired from every angle, and Eric was hit very badly in the leg and hip, one bullet after another. He absorbed 4 agonizing shots, shredding his leg into numerous pieces. And yet, despite the fact that the use of his legs was vital to successful helicopter flight, legs are the most important part of flying a helicopter, to deliver the many commandos who would capture and detain Maduro was the only thing Eric was thinking about. Then, even as he was gushing blood, which was flowing back down the aisle, helicopter lands at a steep angle. The machine gun stood right in front of him. They were right in front of him, 2 machine gunners who escape the wrath of the previous planes. Eric maneuvered his helicopter with all of those lives and souls to face the enemy and let his gunners eliminate the threat. Turned the helicopter around so the gunners could take care of business, saving the lives of his fellow warriors from what could have been a catastrophic crash deep in enemy territory. Only after safely landing the helicopter with all the warriors aboard in the exact right spot, which was vital to the mission. We probably would have had to maybe cancel the mission if that didn't happen. Eric told his co-pilot, also wounded, but not as gravely, to take over. I'm about ready to pass out. The success of the entire mission and the lives of his fellow warriors hinge on Eric's ability to take searing pain. It was unbelievable what's happened to his legs of the bullets and keep on flying and landing, and people knew what was happening. Everybody in the back of the helicopter knew because they saw the blood pouring down the aisle. Chief Warrant Officer Slover is still recovering from his serious wounds, but I'm thrilled to say that he is here tonight with his wife Amy. Eric and Amy, come on in.
Oh, wow.
So we have a surprise, Eric and Amy. In recognition of Eric's actions above and beyond the call of duty, I would now like to ask General Jonathan Braga to present Chief Warrant Officer Slover with our nation's highest military award, the Congressional Medal of Honor.
That boy's like, I hate standing.
Why are they
Fighter
making
pilot
me
Royce Williams
stand?
served in World War II, Korea, Vietnam, flying more than 220 missions. In
Good
the skies over Korea
fucking
in
God.
1952, Royce was in the dogfight of a lifetime, legendary dogfight. Flying through blizzard conditions, his squadron was ambushed by 7 Soviet fighter planes. It was his first aerial combat of the war, and despite being massively outnumbered and outgunned, Royce led the takedown of 4 enemy jets and almost destroyed the others, vanquishing his adversaries while taking 263 bullets to his own plane and being seriously hurt. His story was secret for over 50 years. He didn't even want to tell his wife, but the legend grew and grew. But tonight, at 100 years old, this brave Navy captain is finally getting the recognition he deserves. He was a legend long before this evening. Royce, please stand up, and I will ask the First Lady of the United States to present Captain Royce Williams with his Congressional Medal of Honor.
That fucking clap looks so whack. What the fuck was that, sir? He did it again! Yeah, it's like a walrus clap!
God, bro.
I'm sorry, that's... I had to point out ridiculous shit like that. That is a weird clap, bro. Let's...
That was his autism clap.
Huh? Probably not much now. He's 100, so... Alzheimer's, you know?
Old timers.
Thank you, Royce, and thank you, Eric.
Alright, well... Whole bunch of victory lapping, and then, you know, you had that thing with Elon Omar. But you know what? Shout out to what was the girl's name sitting next door? Talib, the
Talib?
Or not Talib. I'm fucking her up with the other one. The one with the button.
wearing the thing,
Yeah.
Talib.
Oh, that was Talib. Yeah. Shout out Talib getting that button past security. Like,
She probably hit it with that fucking scarf she's wearing.
True. Well, shout out to Lee. No one noticed. Fuck. That's an accomplishment. I'm surprised Al Green didn't make the cut on the highlights. Although wait. Maybe he'll make the cut here. I want to get the Al Green part.
Al Green's another fucking old guy that needs to go, bro.
Oh, everybody had. That's what that shit said. Everybody had released the files tags. I was trying to figure that out.
No, the other one did say fuck ICE.
No, I know that, but there was like tags that said, yeah, they weren't.
Now, from a small button to a big sign. Did you see this moment, Reed, where Representative Al Green from Texas, Democratic Congressman Al Green was seen carrying this huge sign, and it reads, "Black people aren't apes." So you might remember this month, you saw the president put out this viral social media video that garnered a lot of controversy. It was depicting former President Barack Obama and former First Lady Michelle Obama as apes. And so this was in response to that video. The outburst, though, I should note, did cost him his seat there for the night. He was escorted out and removed for the House chamber. Now, finally, a bit of levity to bring you from the State of the Union last night. We did see the U.S. men's hockey team that just won gold.
I saw that video yesterday. It was hilarious.
What?
The one where they say that Michelle Obama and what's his name, the president, was the ape thing. I saw that whole video. It's a whole video, and it's got like Schumer in it. The other bitch.
Yeah, that's why it's okay.
Yeah, I know, but that whole meme is why there. It was a video meme that was made with cartoons.
Yeah, I agree.
Barron Trump had cat cut.
Yeah, Barron Trump went in on it.
To be honest with you, that kid's a fucking menace on the internet. And I'm very convinced he's the one that's running the socials. Like, there's no way a boomer is coming up with the fucking videos and I'm seeing the Instagram posts. That's definitely some fucking kid, bro. I'm telling you, it's Barron. I'm 100% it's Barron. You can't tell me it's not. And we're never gonna get that Instagram to look like that again. So
I can't blame the kid, bro. I mean, they put his old man through hell for fucking 4 years. I'm pretty sure he told Biden in that when they.
This is literally like.
I'm sure he told Biden, "It's your ass now, bro."
You remember that meme, like where it was like the woman on the bicycle and she says, "Men did this to me," and she's throwing a stick in her spokes.
Yeah.
Like that's kind of like what saying they put him through hell. It's kind of like, it's the context is there. I'm sorry. I don't know.
Let's put it this way: if it was you or I, we'd have been fucked.
If what?
If they did what they did to that man to you or I, we'd be fucked.
Well, yeah. I mean, like if I raped a child or something, I probably would be fucked.
Dude, nobody accused the man of raping a child.
There's a few accusations in there. There's a couple of them.
Nobody that wasn't even part of the last 4 years. So
Was he? Yeah, we know it wasn't a part of the last 4 years. It was back in the 90s, back when he touched the 13-year-old.
Okay, show me the proof.
Bro.
You know, bro. I mean, it's like, yeah, you could say a lot of shit, but
I know, right? It's hard to get any proof when they refuse to investigate it.
you gotta make sense, though. It's gotta make sense.
It does kind of make sense. I mean, you have somebody in the vehicle. then you have the instance of well.
Did you see a video, bro?
It's okay. The Epstein files aren't real. Pam Bondi said so.
Did you see
Yeah,
that
Pemba.
video?
The Dow is over 50,000.
And let me ask, did you see that video?
Did you see the Dow?
What video? No, what video are you talking about?
Did you see the Dow?
It's over 50,000.
Donald Trump. The Dow is over 50,000.
Okay.
And S&P.
Yeah, and the S&P wasn't supposed to hit 7,000 until years later.
Okay.
Why are we focused on kids getting diddled by the president and eaten on the island? There we go.
Make it make sense.
Make it make sense.
Yeah.
This is Chewbacca.
What makes sense?
This is Chewbacca.
None of this is.
What the Dow has to do with the fucking child thing.
You know, we were
There we
asking
go.
fucking Pam Bondi that 2 weeks ago.
And Wookiees are not from Endor.
Oh my god.
Chewbacca is a Wookiee. Why would he want to live with Ewoks?
What video were you talking about, by the way?
We were originally talking about some bullshit video that I asked him if he saw with Donald Trump coming out of a car or something.
Bullshit
He mentioned the video.
Video? No, I never mentioned a bullshit video about Donald Trump coming out of a car.
Okay, then how do you know he raped a girl in the 90s?
Bro, the woman is named Virginia. She is in the Epstein files. She is the one who made the accusation of her being raped by him.
Wait, no, I have something for this.
Yeah, like this is real. This is something that's happened. This is something that everybody's been asking about. Monkey just disappeared.
Yeah, I'm back. My bad.
Yeah, you broke it. Hey, bro, send me the video. Listen, I'm gonna. Yeah, on that note, I'm gonna take a dab and I'm gonna go to bed.
Yeah, I think it's time, bro. The State of the Union
Yeah,
was
it's
the
time for
last.
PP nights.
The State of the Union was the last of our pod. I made it a 5 topic because the State of the Union was going to be pretty fucking long.
Yeah.
Hey, it's all right. Because next week, I'm very sure by next week, we might be in a war with Cuba, dude. That'd be great.
That'd be cool. In a war with Iran.
Yeah. Fuck it. Why not?
Maybe we should go to war with Israel instead.
Yeah, fuck it. Why not? We'll just war with everybody.
Look, if we don't bomb Iran, Israel says they're going to release the files. But if we do bomb Iran, most likely Israel is going to still release the files if we upset them another time. So we might as well just bomb Israel now. Sometimes you just gotta do what you gotta do, and this is something we need to do. And I gotta get off here. You have a good night, guys. Bye.
On that note, have a good night. Stay safe. Stay away from pedophiles. Yeah, that's a good way to end this.